Welcome to my life. Very, extremely casual life. This is a rare, not so rare occasion to see me in my true element, how I look in the morning when I can take care of myself. And why, would you ask? Am I not prepared for the call, dressed up, makeup, and hair done? Ooh, do I have a story to tell you? Yesterday, we had a flood in this whole entire building, a sprinkler pipe, the pipe that is responsible for cutting out the fires, because we have our sprinkler systems all over the building, bursted on the 38th floor, which means everyone below was affected all the way down to the first floor. The elevators were not working, they're flooded, dripping with water. My balcony, you should see the waterfall, which I will post on my stories. You're welcome to go and check it out. And to help us out, the first thing they had to do is cut out all sources of water, all of them. So, no shower, no bathroom, no cooking, no dishes, nothing. Even my cup today is small and regular because I couldn't wash my other cups. No water. You know what else is supplied by water? Our HVAC system, so no heat. Guys, seriously, 28 degrees outside. The waterfall from my balcony was instantly freezing. Instantly, you can see it on my stories. It was beautiful and scary at the same time. And finally, we got water this morning. So immediately I jumped in the shower and I knew I have to see you at 9 a.m. So unfiltered as I come, ta-da, welcome to my life. Sometimes when we are on the verge of changing everything in our life, and I noticed that time and time again in my life, when I make a grown-up decision, and decision is not a promise, it's something that I decide and I keep myself accountable for. That's what grown-ups do. They don't wait for everybody else to announce. Grown-ups don't wait and don't look for someone's like, hey, I'm going to be doing this now from now on. Can you check up on me? You check up on kids. Grown-ups check up on themselves when it comes to accountability. So once I make a decision, not idea, not promise, not would be nice, actual decision, I stick to the decision. One of the decisions that I made was to show up here live, no matter what, every day, even if I have nothing to say, because I want you to get to know me. I really want you to get to know me as your bestie. I want to be your older sister, your relationship bestie, someone that you can come to and talk, someone to literally spill your story to if you want, if you have to, someone that you feel so comfortable with that we can talk crisscross applesauce on the ground with coffee or margarita or champagne with the champagne team, okay? And chit chat and get to the bottom of it and actually feel better because we have some sort of clarification in our mind. That's what I want to be for you. And for that to happen, you have to get to know me. And to get to know me, I have to be here. So yes, I made the decision that I will be here every day for the time being. I don't have a deadline because if I put myself a deadline, I will start counting next day, and next day until the end. There's no end right now. The end will happen if either you or me will be like, okay, we're done with this. Let's move to something different. Let's move to something else. Let's see what else can we do. All right? Maybe I'll meet you in person. What if I'll meet you all in person? And that's when we will no longer need lives. And that's a thought. In any event, making a grown-up decision that I'm going to show up every day was something that was pivotal in my makeup as me. Something that my brain had to wrap his new idea with, okay? And our brain is designed to protect us from inevitable, from death. Literally, everything is danger in our brain's mind, idea. So our brain is designed to look for anything new as a potential threat. Because anything new that we cannot predict, that we cannot anticipate, that we cannot set ourselves for is potentially deadly. And our brain is meant to do that for us, to warn us, to stop us, to prevent shit from happening. And funny how this works, because everything is vibration and everything is energy. And I'm not going to be diving into law of attraction here. If you're into law of attraction, you know what that means. If you're not into it, it will not give you nothing. But proven by physics, everything is a vibration. The second you decide to do something so new, so pivotal, so completely out of ordinary, and you make a strong decision that this is who you are from now on, your brain goes haywire. Oh my God, alert, alert, alert. We need to protect this body at all costs. So let's give her doubt. Let's give her circumstances. Let's give her sickness. Let's give her, locust, because that's how it feels. The brain becomes attuned to such energy that our world around us will bring us proof why we shouldn't do what we decided to do. Okay? And I've had this happening for the past several weeks, ever since I made that decision. I got sick. We got weather, the snow, that we could not even leave the house. So my husband was always here. I could not do it. I mean, there were so many things going on. And finally, culmination point yesterday, a flood. And guess what my first thought was? My first thought from my old programming was, well, I guess I'm going to post this on the stories in the morning, and I'm sure people will understand why I couldn't do live. I'm not showered. I don't have a cup for my coffee. I'm exhausted. I'm cold because the heat is not working. God knows how long I will be sleeping. I need to sleep it off. And I was like, yeah, that's a good reason not to do the live. Literally, that was the first thought that crossed my mind. And then my real grown-up Aga came up. It's like, are you effing kidding me? You made a decision, girl. Literally, you made a decision to do something every day for yourself, not for anybody else, for yourself. And you're going to give that up because of the flood? That flood did not affect my personal house because the whole building was flooded. I was far enough not to get affected directly in my house. The rest of the building did, okay? People having ceiling falling off the wall. I have a little dot on the ceiling that will be fixed later, and had some dripping on my equipment, but that was pretty much it. I don't have major damage in this house. My husband stayed home. You know why he stayed home? Because we have no elevator, and climbing up 30-some stairs, not for the faint of heart. So yeah, I don't blame him that he is not in the mood to just leave me alone in the house so I can do my business when it's 28 degrees outside and he has to climb down 30-some floors of stairs, and God knows if the elevator will be ready for him to climb up. So no, he's nowhere to go. That's why I'm here. But anyway, making that decision and seeing how the universe around me is throwing the curveball after curveball after curveball, everything to make me off my path, to sway me, to put me away from something that I decided to become. I decided to become a person, your bestie, who is going to show you the secret, the secret of successful relationship that you're dreaming about. And I'm sure that I am on to something huge, because the bigger the dream, the bigger the mission, the bigger the dragon, the bigger the obstacles, the bigger disasters, okay? And now, as of this moment, I decided that no, even if I have to show up unshowered, even if I have to show up just showered, because luckily we got the water, even if I just have to show up to tell you about the disastrous day we had, okay? Even if I would have to be outside. Who remembers when I had to wait for the delivery and I had to film my life in the lobby? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That was my decision to make. That decision, I believe, is going to change lives of a lot of women. So no, at this point of time, I am not giving that up. I'm not. Who's with me? Do you get that though? Do you understand how important that is? That when you make a decision as a grown-up, okay, the rest of the world is going to test you to see how reliable you are. Literally, how reliable you are. It's the same way as kids who are testing you if you're serious about the boundaries and consequences. They are making sure that you will stick to your decision for their own safety. I still remember my kids when they told me one time at the dinner table when they were littler, school age kids. They were saying, don't get me wrong, we hate that we have rules and boundaries and we have these restrictions. But you know how happy we are that we have them? There's so many kids that we know that they don't have any restrictions and boundaries because their parents simply don't care. And for them, that was the level of safety. For them, that was, give me the boundaries, show me that you're serious, show me that no matter what I do, you will still be there, my support, my stone for me, okay? That I can feel safe and grow up as a mature adult. For children, that's what it is. So the same thing you're doing for yourself. When you make a decision as a grown woman, that you no longer will be playing house. You will no longer be attracted to little boys who also play house and don't want to have anything serious. Once you make a decision that, you know what, from now on, I'm a grown-up in my life, because that's the best place to be, your whole body will go haywire. What do you mean, grown-up? What do you mean? I want to play. What do you mean? I want to be lazy. What do you mean? I want to sleep in. How about, binging TV? How about eating ice cream in the midnight? What about that? Don't tell me what to do. This is all haywire that your brain is going to show you. What are you going to miss out once you make a decision to be a grown-up? But at the same time, your brain is going to be looking for proof, just like the children. Are you really serious? Are you sticking to it? Can I count on you? Are you sure that we are not going to die? So I highly, highly encourage you to start looking at yourself as a grown, mature, adult woman who makes the decision for herself, even if the world around you is disastrous. It's going haywire. Even if your brain is telling you you're stupid, even if everything around you is giving you proof that this was not a smart decision, that it's better to go back to status quo. Stick to your grown-up decision. That's what grown-ups do. And don't allow anything, anyone, not even you, to take you off that path. So that's my message for you today. I'm getting cold. Even though heat is up, I'm wet. I need to get off this cold. I'm gonna finish my coffee. I'm gonna start the dishwasher and I'm going to clean up this room. Yeah, we're gonna move on with our life and keep on going, because nothing is stopping me from telling you the truth. This is why I'm here. This is why we're meeting up every morning. And I want you to get to know me, but I want you to know the real truth, the absolutely fundamental truth that is in us women that we forgot that we carry, truly. So come back tomorrow. Hopefully it will be in our regular set. And I'm looking forward to see you. Bye, bestie.